Hello, good morning students. This is Thiru sir, your English teacher. So welcome to the online classes of Sri Eknath Rao Khadse Talent English Medium School, Muktai Nagar. So dear students, today I am with you to discuss the English grammar first chapter. The first chapter name is Noun and Pronoun. It is very important point in grammar section. So the students, keep in mind this grammar section is very interesting chapter. So first things you must keep in your mind what is noun and what is pronoun. So first according to a definition we will go, right? In this sense, first we have to know noun, what is noun and what is pronoun. Before this, it came from what? Noun, pronoun. These 2 points are coming from parts of speech. Understand? First we have to know letter, then after word, then after phrase, then after sentences, then after speech, then after types of speech. Now we are discussing types of speech. In that types or parts of speech, noun, pronoun is one of them. First of all, we are going to discuss noun. So definition we will write down, then after we discuss. What is noun? The name of person, place, things, animals, etc. are called noun. Just keep in mind. So now you will discuss types of noun. How many types of nouns are present? So first, this we will discuss first of all. Means in the world, each and everything, each and every person, each and every animals, birds, things, each and everything purpose have some particular name. What you see here now, this having all the names. This is one name. This is one name. Person one name. This is one name. This is one. So each and every things have single name. That name is known as noun. Understand? So this is blackboard, one of the noun. Chalk piece, noun. Laptop, noun. Table, noun. Man, noun. Tirupati sir, noun. So each and everything naming word are coming under the noun. But here we have to discuss how many types of noun are present. So this all of the combined you can say noun. But which noun? What type of nouns? We have to know this. So in this book only it is given 1, 2, 3. Then after countable and uncountable. It is given collective noun, material noun, abstract noun. Complete bus. But we will discuss something more. Got it? So first things, now we will do types. Types of noun. First point is common noun. You have to know very well. Common noun. Second point is proper noun. Third point is collective noun. Fourth point is possessive noun. Fifth point is countable noun. Sixth point is uncountable noun. Seventh point is material noun. Eighth point is abstract noun. Abstract noun. Okay, or more are present, but just you keep to understand only these points only. Okay, first one is common noun, proper noun, collective noun, possessive noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, material noun, and abstract noun. So each and everything we'll discuss one by one. First is common noun. Common, what is common noun? Common noun is nothing but it is any class of the name of person, place, things, animals, birds are called noun. Book, pen, man, person, everything are called noun. What is proper noun? Proper noun is nothing but which shows the particular name of the persons, place, things, animals, birds, etc. For example, if I say village, village is a common noun, but if I say Gadisgaon, some name, for example Muktai Nagar, it is semi-urban. Muktai Nagar, semi-urban is a common noun, but Muktai Nagar is a proper noun. Why? Because only one village name, one taluka name is Muktai Nagar. Here 4, 5 or 10 Muktai Nagar are not present. That's why a particular name, for example Tirusar, if you call Tirusar, what other people are coming? No, only Tirusar will come. If I say any other sir, if I say just sir come, so which sir will come? It will get confusion. Which create confusion, that is called common noun. Would create no confusion, that is called proper noun. Understand? Now we go for collective noun. Collective noun is nothing but it is a group of person, things, place combinedly we are giving one name, that is called collective noun. For example, school. School is many classroom are consist. Yes or not? Combining many classroom we can say school. If it's a village, many houses are combinedly we can say village. If I say army, many soldiers combinedly are called army. So in this way the collective noun present. Please have heard a group of cattle. Cattle means what? A group of cattle. Herd, bunch of keys, bunch of grapes. So a dozen of banana. So dozen, bunch, head, swan, school. So these all are coming under the collective noun. Now we are going to possessive noun. Possessive noun generally which possess something, which making own something, ownership, which creates some ownership. Just like Tiru's pen. Whose pen this? This is my pen. If anybody says, whose pen this? This is Tirusar's pen. Tiru's pen. So here what happening? T-I-R-E, Tiru, apostrophe S. So apostrophe S is called possessive noun. Tiru's pen, Rajesh's book, Smita's pen, Harish's table. So apostrophe S, when it will come, it is coming under the possessive noun. Now we'll call it countable noun. So the students, one thing keep in mind, countable means the noun which we can make into plural form and we can count it properly, that is called noun. Just like pen, book, we can count it. Which things we can count it and we can make it into a plural form is called noun. Means what? Countable noun. Next, the things which we cannot count it and we cannot make it into a plural form is known as uncountable noun. For example, hair, can you count it? Salt, can you count it? Water, can you count it? Milk, count it? Sand, sugar, milk. So these all are, we cannot count it. But if we make some container, if we give any container, we can count it. Just like a glass of water. So how many glasses? A glass of milk, how many glasses? A kilo of sugar, how many kilo of sugar? So in this way we can count it, but formally we can't count it. Without container we cannot count it. So such type of things are known as uncountable noun. Next, material noun. The noun which is formed by the materials, just like gold, silver, some wooden, right, iron. By these things, which things are formed are called material noun. Watch, material noun. Table, material noun. Gold ring, material noun. Silver ring, material noun. Cell phone, material noun. So which things are made with some matter, some metals, is called material noun. Now we will say abstract noun. Abstract noun, nothing but it is very interesting topic, point. You have to keep in mind. Abstract noun, the noun which we can feel, but we can't see and we can't touch it. Understand? For example, happy. Can you see? Sad. Can you see? Can you see it? No. We can't see, you can't touch, but you can feel it. Childhood. Can you see it? What childhood? Such situation. We can't see it, we can't present it, but we can feel it. So the noun which you can feel but you can't see it and you can't touch it, that is known as abstract noun. Understand? In this way, total noun point we have discussed. So now revenge things which is going on. Continue this. So after this, how many tasks are present? Complete this. Then after to next session, next period, we are going to read pronoun. Okay, just keep in mind now this much only. Next session we are going to study pronoun. Okay, bye bye.